It's popping off. Roddy Real Deep Cool Crawford won that fight. Now, I'm gonna get right to it. Straight talk. I never had no respect for Crawford. When he beat the boy Iron Dingo or whatever his name was, I thought that boy sat down for the check, take it back to Africa and feed his people. Cause I ain't seen him fight that much at all. Hit the boy with a body shot, and the boy gave up just like that. Well, all right. So I looked at a couple of those fights. I just didn't like the way he fought. Because I'm a Mayweather ball, you know what I mean? I like the art. I like how, Mayweather, or whether, you Spence, you coming right ahead. Who else do I like? Man, that's about it. That's about it. Mayweather and Spence. Everybody else, I mean, they just nitpick along if you ask me. But I'm gonna tell you though, much respect is due to Crawford, yo. Cause he spanked that boy's behind. He spanked that boy like he spanked that boy. Now, if he was thinking about it, like I really didn't think about it, I should have expected a lot more. Because it's not like he knocked Pacquiao down, or anything like that. I like Pacquiao a little bit too, just a little bit. He didn't knock Pacquiao down or anything. So why would they think that he was going to mess around and knock out Crawford? Pacquiao was smaller than Crawford. So Crawford probably felt like 4 or 5 of this boy's best punches and said, this boy is garbage. He's garbage. I'll go ahead and walk him down. Then he started walking him down, then he pull him in. He started working off his back foot, pulling him in, and make him miss a couple times and counter check him. You know what I mean? He was check right hooking that boy all night. All night check right hooking that boy. That made no sense. I mean, and then after he finished checking him down, then he walk him down again. What's going on, Asar? Then he started walking down Horn again. Man, he was just back and forth. Man, that boy was like really doing an opera thing with that boy. And he rarely switched. I don't think he switched all night. I think if he fought Southpaw, did he fight Southpaw all night? I don't know. I know he didn't switch. Man, he wore that boy out, man. I was waiting for him to come with an excuse to Bird stop the fight. Because the boy was getting his butt kicked. He wasn't going to win. He was getting shut out. It was 8-0. He was getting shut out. Wasn't nobody voting. He didn't win that one round. We don't keep letting the boy get his butt kicked for it. So, and you see all them weps on him, man? And he was trying to throw Crawford around, man. Crawford's like, I ain't even having it, cuz. I'm not even having that. You ain't throwing me around, dog. You are not throwing me around. Crawford started dishing that boy, started throwing that ball off his shoulder. Bam, get off my shoulder, dog. He started putting his elbow up in his neck, right up in the neck bone like that. Man, dog, that boy couldn't, man, that boy. Horn. And like I said, I wanted to give him a chance, though, but only because I saw how he fought Pacquiao. That Cochran guy, I really didn't look at that fight too much. I did check it a little bit. But when it came to fighting Pacquiao, the fact of the matter is, he decisioned Pacquiao. He didn't knock him out. He didn't knock him down. He didn't do anything. In fact, what's going on, TJ? In fact, Pacquiao was about to knock him out. So again, I don't know why I would have thought that Horn had a chance of, kind of hurting Crawford, knowing he really never hurt Pacquiao. And Pacquiao, again, is smaller than Crawford. Now, again, I don't like Crawford's particular style of fighting until tonight. And I must say, Crawford, right on, brother, right on. I must say that Crawford had a nice game plan tonight, man. He had a nice game plan tonight. And did you see the fight? Did you see, because I'm talking about that fight right now, brother. I ain't really talking about the juices. But did you see the fight tonight? Because I went and got the ESPN app, ESPN Plus. The joint kept freezing a couple of times. So I had to get that up and running, man. And I'm gonna check out the other fight probably tomorrow. The other fight is what's the other fight? Charlo and that bar. I forgot that other bar name. I think Charlo won the fight, though. I think I saw he already won the fight. But yeah, I'm going to have to look at the Crawford fight again. And I got to give him props. The boy, he did what he had to do. The boy he put in the work. He wasn't scared. They was big horning them boys was talking about, yeah, he's scared. He's scared. They was messing with the scale, try to, make you weak. Because he came in, I think, what? 1.5 pounds overweight yesterday, or 2 pounds over. I think it was 148 and something. So he came over 6 pounds, he came over 1.5 pounds hot. So he had to go to the sauna and sweat it out. And then he came back down, him and his people came down and said that they rigged the scales just to try to make him weak. No, nobody was trying to hear that, man. Then you talking about, yeah, the horsehair gloves. He don't want to wear horsehair gloves for whatever it was. Man, it didn't matter what kind of gloves he could have worn. He could have wore some freaking baby gloves tonight. It wouldn't make a difference. He was not going to win this fight. The boy didn't have a plan for Crawford. I mean, he talked about Crawford. Yeah, the boy can fight off his back feet. The boy can fight coming ahead. He can fight, he can move around, he can switch. The boy had too many tools, man. And I still was saying, nah, he ain't got that many tools. I mean, I just wasn't impressed by some of the fights I saw. You know what I mean? So I wasn't going for it. I thought it was going to be a decision. Everybody else there was going to go down on cuts. I thought it was going to be a decision. Crawford winning by decision is what I thought. But I think they was predicting that boy was going to go down and knock that boy out in 9, man. That's pretty much what he did. TKO'd him at 9. I'm pretty surprised. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't know I'm into boxing. Man, I've been doing boxing for a while. I've never really talked about it. You know what I mean? Plus, I don't want to start no boxing channel, man. Everybody got a boxing channel. It's like, when you have one boxing channel, and it's like having fragrances. You have one fragrance channel, everybody want to have a fragrance channel. I mean, I don't have time to have, reserve my time into doing boxing, but I like talking about boxing. If other people like talking about boxing. But yeah, man, that was a good fight, man. It was worth downloading the app. Because I wasn't sure that they were going to be able to see it tomorrow on YouTube. Because usually I wait till the next day. and look at the fight on YouTube. Like the Jamel Charlo, that's already up on YouTube. But that was a Showtime piece. I got Showtime on my phone. But I wasn't looking at Showtime. I want to see Jamel Charlo. Because the Charlo brothers, I mean, they all right. I don't really dig the Charlo brothers like that. I don't feel them either. I just think they're big boys, and they fight. I like the fact that they training with Spitz Camp though, and they messing with Dennis. But I mean, Derek. They messing with Derek. But other than that, I mean, I really don't like the Charlo brothers like that, man. So I'm gonna look at this fight tonight, or probably not tonight. I'm just getting ready to get off work, yo. I've been here since freaking 7:30 a.m. I'm about to get off work at 12:30 a.m. But I took off tomorrow because I knew I was going to need some rest. I had to get this extra money, man. I like when I put a couple pieces of overtime in on the week. Make that check look hot. But, yeah, at any rate, I don't know if you guys watched the fight, man. I know, I don't know who's in the fights other than fragrances or whatever. But, I gotta tell y'all, man, I'm all over the place, man. Music, fragrances, boxing, basketball. We could talk ball. I really don't even want to talk ball. Ball is definitely a wasted conversation. They don't even mention anything about basketball. Only thing I want to talk about basketball is I still think, even though Embiid is on our squad, I still think he's a bum. So if you want to talk about basketball, to give Embiid too much credit, I think he's a bum. He has no footwork. He need to go and learn how to freaking play down low and play in the post. He need to catch up with Olajuwon, because that's what all the big centers used to do back in the day. I don't know if y'all watch ball, but back in the day, all the centers used to catch up with Hakeem Olajuwon, and they'd go to Hakeem Olajuwon's camp for the summer and learn how to put your back to the basket. That boy don't even know how to put his back to the basket. I don't know why he gets so much praise. I have no idea. And I'm from Philly. And I still call Embiid a bum. Because I don't know why he gets so much praise when he has no footwork. Only time he has good games when he playing against somebody who don't D him up. But if you D up Embiid, I can D up Embiid. That's why you always having turnovers. They be stripping Embiid, man, taking the ball from him. As soon as he put the ball down on the freaking floor, they're like he gonna dribble. He gets stripped every time. He needs to stop, resting on his laurels, or he gonna be one of the big dudes. They're gonna end up being a bum and end up going through about 5 or 6 teams because they done hyped him up. And he thinking the man, and he ain't the man. He don't have no footwork. He need to go to Crawford's camp and learn how to do some footwork, because Crawford did have some decent footwork. He ain't had that Mayweather footwork. He ain't had that kind of footwork. But he had some active footwork. Embiid had no active footwork. He had no footwork. He's a bum. So transitioning to basketball, if LeBron come here, everybody talking about, man, we don't need LeBron in Philly because he's going to take over. No, I don't care who take over. Long as we win a championship. I don't care who freaking come in and take over. And then we get that other boy too. We can get that other boy, dang. I think his contract is up this year too. Who the boy who used to play with Indiana? The boy who used to play with Indiana, his contract is up too. If we can somehow get rid of some of them bums, and we can pull George. If we can pull George and LeBron or LeBron and Kawhi Leonard, man, we'd be unstoppable. Because ain't nobody winning in the West. I mean, ain't nobody winning. Ain't nobody beating Golden State anytime soon, man. Nobody's gonna beat in this. The only team in the freaking East gonna mess with them is Boston. And the thing about it is Boston, if they had homeboy, if he wasn't hurt, they would have gave a better. I think they would have showed a little bit better in the series than LeBron, because LeBron was old and slow, man. They couldn't keep up with Golden State. Golden State was playing with them like Crawford was playing with Horn, man. They weren't even trying. They was just walking around. They was cutting across the lane, man. They was doing illegal cuts, illegal picks, all kinds of crap. They just run all kinds of stuff, man. LeBron didn't know what to do. That's why LeBron gave up. Because all them bums didn't know what to do. Love didn't know what to do. They ain't had no other shooter. They were bums, man. So they might as well go ahead on and go about their business and call it a day. I'm punching out right now. I'm going to hit the punch clock. Bam, I'm out of here. So yeah, man. So when it comes to basketball, man, only team going to come out the East and really mess with Golden State is just LeBron. I'm not going to say wherever LeBron goes, because that's not a given. I mean, it's like, okay, if LeBron goes to Miami or if LeBron goes to, what are you looking at, man? Be safe, boo. Yeah, if LeBron, I don't know where LeBron could go, but I know where LeBron and Kyrie, Kawhi Leonard. How you pronounce his name, man? Anyway, if them two go to any other team, I mean, in the East, I think they'd be all right. Not any team, though. Like I say, it got to be Philly. Or if he goes to, he ain't going to Boston, because he can't go to Boston. He can't go to Boston, because homie will leave Boston if he show up in Boston. That boy he can't stand LeBron. Came and took his team, man. He was sitting there, everybody was cool. LeBron come back to Miami and take over the boy team, win the championship, and then the boy leaves. Who leads a squad after you had won a championship? He must have really not liked LeBron. Not only that, he was a flat earther, by the way. You know what I mean? So, anyway, aside from that, I can cross over to flat earth and round earth debates, too. I'm all over the place, man. I tell y'all, don't mess with me, man. I cover all subjects at all times. But, nevertheless, look here. The fight was a good fight tonight. I like the way it ended. I like that it didn't get, nobody got TKO'd or knocked out in the first 3 rounds or some crap like that. So that was a good fight. That was a good fight. Y'all should check it out tomorrow. Maybe they'll replay it on YouTube. Maybe somebody, cop it and put it on YouTube real quick before ESPN get mad. And y'all might want to check that fight out, because that was a good fight. That was a good butt whipping of Horn. You know what I mean? He didn't even talk about a rematch. There wasn't no need for him to even talk about a rematch, because that just was not going to happen. Now, the fight that's got to happen now is once Porter, back to boxing now. Once Porter and Garcia fight, the winner of Porter and Garcia, you think would have to go, because that's going to be one belt. They'll finally get a belt. They'll get that vacant belt that bum No Time Thurman left. You know what I mean? So that'll be for that belt. So they're going to fight for that belt. I think that's the WBA belt. No, that's a WBC belt. So one of them will get the WBC belt. Hopefully it's Danny from Philly. I mean, I like the way Danny fight. Like, Danny got that Philly fight. He got that Frazier in him. He got that Frazier Hopkins thing going on with him. He ain't scared of nothing. He come right at you. So Danny get the belt. Danny got to fight Spence. Danny fights Spence. In the meantime, Crawford got to fight one more fight. somebody, you know, somebody in the top 5. I don't know who that would be. I don't know who that would be in the welterweight division. Crawford fights somebody in the top 5 to make sure he's still legit. And then if he get through that fight, he fights my man. He fights Earl. And then the winner between Earl and Crawford, and the winner between Earl and Crawford, and freaking Danny, and what you call? All the belts are right there. All the belts are right there. Now, nobody care about Keith Thurman, man. No time Thurman. Nobody care about that dude, man. Because they're going to end up taking that belt from him anyway. Because that bum don't want to fight no more. He's a bum. He reminds me of Embiid. He get all that hype. When everybody figure him out, he's a bum. Like Embiid. So, that should be the way it goes in the welterweight division. Right now, it's popping off in Philly out here, riding bikes and everything. I wish I could hang out, man, but I'm tired, man. I had a long day yesterday with you-know-who running around. So I had a long day yesterday, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go home and, you know, give me a bowl of cereal, chill, fall off to sleep. I took off tomorrow, holla at your boy. So yeah, man, I hope y'all got a chance to see the fight. I'm not sure if you fight fans or not, but I hope y'all checked out the fight. Now, for those who want to talk about fragrances, I bought White Queen from Perfumology yesterday. I know JT has it, Jerry Taylor has it. And I was like, let me check that out, because JT said, I got mine. So he had one bottle left. I'm like, let me check it out. Man, I bought that bottle. That White Queen is decent, man. That White Queen is pretty doggone good. In fact, you-know-who was like, oh, you smell so good. You smell so good. I had to break off. Did I break off 5 mil of that? Yeah, I had to break off 5 mil of that. I don't know about that. But yeah, that White Queen by 4160. Sam McCartney be putting it in. She putting in that Josh work. You know what I mean? I like the indie houses, man. The indie houses are starting to come up, and they're starting to like stop. They don't rest on their laurels because they know they always fighting to come to the top. Whereas, you know, all your regular, you know, mainstream niches, they ain't fighting to come to the top. They ain't really coming out with something that's really inventive. You know what I mean? They're really not. I mean, Armani Prive, that Lazuzu, that was pretty good. The blue bottle joint wasn't bad. The turquoise, I didn't really feel the turquoise. But nobody else is fighting, man. Tom Ford ain't really fighting with no really special juice. So all this mainstream niche, man, ain't nothing really happening with that. But I like that. And somebody found out, someone sent me Moscow Mule by way of near. So, yeah, man, yeah, I know, bro. And look what time it is. 12:30 at night, because I'm just getting off work. But yeah, man, Moscow Mule by whatchamacallit is hot. Moscow Mule, I mean, it ain't super hot. It's a nice fall joint. I think. Now, you know, I don't classify stuff by spring, summer, fall, winter, whenever, man. You know, chemtrail spray. I don't do anything. I don't do that. I don't do top 10s. I don't do that. What I'm trying to say is, it seems like Moscow Mule would probably be better in the fall or the spring. I don't know about the winter, because I just got it. I don't know, summertime might make it pop off too. But I'm going to tell you right now, this joint right here I'm wearing today, that joint lasts a long time too. That joint lasts like a good 8 hours, man. So you might want to check out that 4160s White Queen. I know it's called White Queen, but man, who cares what it's called, dog? The whole time, if somebody called me and said, yo, what you wearing? I'm like, yo, I'm wearing White Queen, dog. White Queen, you wearing white? Yeah, dog. You like it though, don't you? 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 Man, they out here having a freaking party at 12:30 in the hood. Don't mess around, man. The hood don't play, dog. Hood don't play. You hear? Hood banging out. 12:30. So yeah, man. And then the other joint is called B863 by Mark. This is it right here. I'm driving. Yeah, I know. I'm driving. You can't see it. B863. Now, B863, and it's by Mark Barrow. Mark Barrow. See it? Whatever, man. Mark Barrow. B863. You can look it up. I couldn't find it at first on for Granica. I typed in his name. Saffron, man. This is the best saffron piece I ever smelled. I'm gonna tell you. I smelled some strong behind saffron. There was just too freaking saffron-y. This saffron right here is just blended just right with everything else that's in there. I don't know everything that's in here, but this saffron and this joint, if you want to get into saffron, you know what I mean? Now, I ain't into Mark Burley, man. I'm not a Mark Burley dude, man. Ever since he did that, he tried to copycat that leather thing, man, I lost respect for Mark Burley. I ain't really, give him no play after that. Because he was doing the leather joints. Everybody was doing the leather joints back in the day, and he came out with a leather, along with the golden people, whatever that golden joint was called. But, yeah, this joint is called B863. It's a saffron piece. So I know a lot of you cats really ain't down with saffron, man. Y'all, you know what y'all wear. Either y'all wear sweet, or y'all trying to start to wear rose. Y'all don't know about no saffron. Come on now, keep it real. You don't know about no saffron. But this right here, I think you like that. Oh, you thought this was? Oh, okay. Thought this was. No. Mark Barrow, Barrois. It's either Mark or Mark. I think it's Marc Barrow. Oh yeah, okay, right. Mark Burley. No, Mark Barrow. But yeah, no, Mark Burley. Like I said, man. I mean, I only smelled that one piece by him a long time ago, and I ain't even mess with him, man. I ain't mess with him after that. But this Mark Barrow joint, when I first sprayed it, check out the video from yesterday when I was in near shot with that small behind, short sleeve polo shirt I had on. After I looked at it, I can't believe that polo shirt was dang near going up under my underarms. But anyway, yeah. Check out the video from yesterday. I was up at Perfumology. But to me, when I first smelled B863, in fact, let me take it in the house tonight. When I first sprayed this on me, it reminded me of Boadicea the Victorious complex. Because it was really strong. They were like, no, it don't. It don't smell the same. You know who? And Brian was like, no, it don't smell the same. I said, but to me, it kind of smelled the same. You going to Perfumology tomorrow? That's what's up, bro. I will go up there, man, but I can't go back and forth to King of Pressure like that, man. Be squashing my dog on Easy Pass bill like I don't know what. But look here, yeah, let me know when you get up there, man. But yeah, that joint is nice, man. This B863 is $175 for $175 for 100 though. What's going on, K Bennett? Yeah, it's $175 for 100 mil. But it's pretty good. Now, if they make this in a 50 mil, I'll grab it. I don't need 100 mil of this. But you know who even says she liked the way it smelled? And it's saffron. So, those are two I picked up yesterday. Did I smell something else? I think I smelled something, but it wasn't of significance. Oh, I smelled Mandarino from a Lubin. Lubin came out the joint called Mandarino. I didn't like the two, I guess they did two newest Manceras. I haven't been in the game, so I can't tell you. But one was called Wild Python. That's definitely for women. I ain't like that. And then the other joint was Kush. Now the Kush joint, Roger, I need you to be my smell good plug. What I gotta do? I don't know, cuz. Anyway, the Kush joint, the Kush wasn't bad. That Kush was alright. Kind of felt that Kush was popping off. So, yeah. Those are two other ones I smelled yesterday that I really kind of like. Well, I ain't really particularly like, but I smelled from Mancera. I think he said he had a couple of new ones that was coming out by Montal too. I didn't smell those. Excuse me. Because once I got my nose onto the 863 and I got my nose on the 863 and I picked up the White Queen. You know what I mean? That was it for me, man. I wasn't really paying attention to nothing else. But I did get the Andy. I want to thank Nair for hooking me up with the Andy's Ooh joint too. I got my little 3 mil of Andy's Ooh. Oh yeah, I did smell that new one by Andy Tower. Yeah, it's called Dez something. Again, check out the video. Check out the video from yesterday. And you'll see the joints I checked out yesterday. That's how I dug and didn't like it, whatever. I sprayed up a little bit. But yeah, that joint was alright. That joint was alright, yo. Yeah, that kush was alright, man. I ain't really get a chance to give it a lot of love. But yeah, that joint was alright though. But that Wild Python, man, we wasn't doing that. The Wild Python was too wild. It smelled like a python. It's like a python's butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog, I ain't wearing that. That bottle was hot though. Ooh, you see how I kicked that turbo in real quick? This car loves to be fast, man, but I like driving it slow. I like echo mode so I can save gas. I know. Dude, man, I can't believe you bought the car, man. Don't drive it like you should drive with the freaking 6-cylinder twin turbo. I was like, nah, dog, I ain't driving it like that, dog. I'm cool, dog. I don't need to drive it like that, dog. Keep putting $40 of gas worth this joint a week, dog. That's another car payment. That's $160. I can have another whip. Filling this joint up with gas every week. You know what I mean? Bars. Hey, man, I'm ready to bounce, man. I'm ready to pull into my complex, man. I'ma holler at y'all, man. So to sum this up, I was impressed, very, very impressed with Crawford tonight. Ripping horns, but I don't know if you're going to be able to hang with my boy Spence, but he said he's ready for Spence. Or whether he's ready for the winner of Porter and Garcia. Again, nobody care about freaking No Time Thurman. That takes care of that. Embiid is a bum. Even though he plays for the Sixers, he's a bum. He needs to work out his footwork. His footwork is garbage. He needs to learn how to play down the post with his back to the basket. Other than that, Embiid is a bum. Only time he scored a lot of points is when he's playing bums. That takes care of him. LeBron coming to Philly. He got to come with Kawhi Leonard and with George. If he doesn't, we'll still be a better squad either way. You know what I mean? Just keep coming here trying to take over the ball. Cleveland are bums. Golden State, unbelievable. You know, you can say about Golden State, man. The balls be tripping, man. Can't mess with Golden State like that. And last but not least, Third Fish Flat. Holla at your boy.